Call the shot. Where was the sight, the front sight, when the gun recoiled, when the gun went off? What I want to do is be able to see where that front sight is and watch it lift off the spot, the area of the target that I want the shot to impact.
The shot calling with the red dot is so much easier. The critical detail is the root of that streak, the point where it visually originates in relation to the target. In most cases, that is where the shot is most likely to impact.
The Legacy Files take you back to the early days of reactive shooting science, honoring TPC's founder Ron Avery and presenting foundational concepts of the doctrine as originally taught.
Call the shot. Where was the sight, the front sight, when the gun recoiled, when the gun went off? What I want to do is be able to see where that front sight is and watch it lift off the spot, the area of the target that I want the shot to impact. If we were to take a picture with a camera, and what we see in the viewfinder, if we were to press the button without disturbing the camera, that's what we would get as a picture. When we're shooting the shot, what we're seeing is the sight on the target, the relationship of the front and rear, we're seeing that on the target. And what we see the instant the gun fired was where the top edge of that front sight was, and it should be lifting off the spot we want to hit. That's what we would call calling the shot. Now, if I jerk or yank that sight picture, if I'm not watching that sight alignment all the way through to the shot press, and I jerk or yank, I should have seen that sight go like that as it fired. If I don't see that, I'm not truly watching my sights when the gun goes bang.
In general, shot calling is a combination of two input channels: visual input, as already discussed, and kinesthetic input. Kinesthetic input is your awareness of what the shot physically felt like during execution. Was your grip pressure truly consistent before, during, and after the shot? Did your fingers tighten just before the break? Did the neighboring fingers flinch as the trigger was pressed? Did you allow recoil to happen naturally, or did you subconsciously try to fight the muzzle flip?
Come up, inside the dot, hold the sight picture, that's your camera, press the shutter, which is your trigger, boom, you should have a bullet hole. So the picture you saw here should be reflected by a bullet in the target. About 3 yards in here, start off, center the gun, bring it up with the sights aligned, see what I need to see, isolate the trigger, let the gun go off, and when it lifts, I'm going to see call the shot.
The advantage of a red dot is not limited in eliminating focal plane shifts. Beyond improved visual reference in low light conditions and more simplified sight alignment, one of its greatest benefits is enhanced shot calling. As the handgun cycles through recoil, the brain often perceives the dot as a colored streak moving through space. The critical detail is the root of that streak, the point where it visually originates in relation to the target. In most cases, that is where the shot is most likely to impact. The shot calling with the red dot is so much easier. This gives the shooter immediate visual feedback during the recoil cycle itself, allowing faster confirmation, correction, and quicker follow-up shots when needed. The combination of visual and kinesthetic feedback creates a far more accurate understanding of shot placement and impact patterns. Over time, this develops true shot calling ability. Unfortunately, this is a skill that requires significant trigger time and cannot be developed efficiently through dry fire alone. However, modern dry fire systems such as Cool Fire Trainer can definitely contribute to the development of that skill by adding recoil simulation and additional sensory feedback to the training process.
If you like the video, visit the online training page on our website or check the calendar section to sign up for our in-person courses. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.